just left our accommodation now. Sorry, it's a bit rumbly. We're on a bit of a dirt track at the minute. So yeah, we had a surprisingly good night's sleep. It's a nice little accommodation, isn't it?
Very well decorated.
It's lovely. The room was nice. The whole thing was lovely. It was right on that Route 100 road, which was a shame because it was very, very busy last night. But overnight it was fine, wasn't it? We didn't really hear any traffic at all. We both slept. We didn't wake up. We didn't put an alarm on last night, and we didn't wake up at 8 o'clock this morning. So we were both shocked because the breakfast was, you could pick either 8 or 9. And I said to Sam, says, "Oh, we'll have 9." And when we got to the room, I said, "I think 9's a bit late. Maybe we should have gone for 8." And it's just, well, we didn't, because we literally woke up at 5 to 8. So we obviously got a decent night's sleep, which is a good thing. So we've had our breakfast. It was really lovely. It was Phil, the host, he made a golden vegetable frittata with little potatoes. The potatoes were so salty though. Everything's salty over here, but yeah. So we had those, which was really nice. And Kim, the other host, she'd made some maple McMuffins. We had one of those each as well, and they were delicious, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were so nice. Had like a little crunch to them as well, but they were really tasty. So we're all full from our breakfast today. So we've set off north of Stowe. We're just going to do a couple of the covered bridges while we're up here, and then we'll be driving. We're starting to head south, and we're going to Shoreham. We're just going to do what we want to do up here, and then head down to Shoreham from there. So we'll see. We'll keep you updated on what things are happening today as we go. Bye for now. And we've arrived. I forgot to say it just in the last bit there, it's actually quite cooler today. It's still lovely, but it's a bit cooler today. So this is called the Red Covered Bridge, surprisingly. This is really rickety and old. There's no information on it or anything.
Quite high up, actually.
Oh, it is, look at that. I don't know whether you can see down. The rocks on the far side there, it's like really big, it's like a gorge, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks nice, isn't it? Yeah, Sam's not going to be clambering down to this one.
Not from this side, and I think we probably get down on this side, but it's all private property.
Yeah.
The signs.
It's really nice. Okay, and this is the inside. It's got quite a lot of steel rods on that. I think it would need it. Oh, it's got doors on this one. Little short bridge, this one. So we're just walking down the road. Let's see if we can get it. Really as far up Vermont as we want to get. But the colours are lovely. I'm just hoping the camera can pick. Look at the view. Wow, that's gorgeous. Do you think you should? I think you should. You'll get some fab pictures. Right, so we're just on our way to the next covered bridge, and we're on the highway, which is completely deserted. And you've just got to be prepared to stop anywhere. So wait till you see what I've got here for you. Look at this. This is literally just on the side. There's the highway there, here. And this is just on the side of the road. We've just veered in. Well, Sam's having to actually turn around and come back. But that is beautiful. It's silent as well. Found a lovely, this has got a lovely car park, this one, Grist Hill, this one's called. So we've pulled in the car park. We're going to have a little lunch here while we're here. Got picnic tables and everything. So Simon's just going to do his... Yeah, it's a ramped one, this one. windows again. I'm just going to try and climb on. I'm up. Ooh, lovely. And this Grist Hill covered bridge is at Brewster River Park. And it's open to vehicles May to November, 8 till 8:30. It's all free. Nearly everything we do is free. Okay, while we're at this grist covered bridge, we're going to just stay here. So we've got a nice little bench right by the water. Lovely little spot this. There's another couple there. It's got a walking trail over the far side as well. Looks like Simon will probably want to have a wander over. Somebody's left their flip-flops and shoes and socks. Have obviously forgotten that they'd left them there to dry. Because there's not a soul around other than a little old couple further up there. But yes, going to have lunch now and then see where, start having to head south to our next accommodation. Well, I just thought I would catch up with you. Simon has just gone across the water here. Just show you. He's gone all the way across and he's just slipped right on where the water is. Luckily he saved himself. And I've shouted and the couple next to me, make sure he was all right. He's got across. He's now climbed up onto the trail. He could have just gone along the covered bridge and crossed, but he didn't. So he's just having to wander along on the trail now. So I've told him he's got to come back up the covered bridge. So just wanted to do a little update with you really. Now we're into the halfway point of our holiday. We're having a fab time. It's beautiful. We started off in Massachusetts, went over to Rockport on the coast, then drove up to Meredith in New Hampshire, up from New Hampshire into North Conway, where we stayed for 3 nights, which was lovely. And then obviously we've driven across now into Vermont. Vermont is so expansive. The foliage up here is much stronger than it was even in New Hampshire. So it's beautiful. I'm sick of saying things look stunning on the videos, but they do. So we really enjoyed it. The covered bridges, we're enjoying doing those as well, and just generally exploring. So yeah, it's far exceeded what I thought it was going to be. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The people are so friendly. Also, New Hampshire's roads were perfect, smooth, well maintained. Massachusetts were awful, and we've come into Vermont, and Vermont's awful as well. We've just actually hit the resurfacing one of the roads up the top here, but they're really badly maintained. So yeah, so Stowe, I liked Stowe. It was lovely. As you'll have seen, and I've said in the vlog, the church is getting work done, so it's such a shame for the stable having that black netting around it. So we left there. It's very much comes across as very much a ski town. There's a lot of local breweries, loads of restaurants and everything. It's all very spread out. You can't go anywhere without a car. Loads of motels on the highway when we were driving through as well. We just saying when we left there, it wouldn't be somewhere we would be rushing back to go to. I think if we came again, we would sit outside the area and just drive in for the day type of thing, rather than be in the centre, because the road, that 100 road, I was expecting it to be like a nice quiet road, because it's like a scenic drive from north to south. It is so busy, and there's trucks on it and everything, but it was so busy last night. It was unbelievable. Well, as I say, we've driven up to get some of the covered bridges, and then now we're going across a little bit towards Burlington. We're not going into Burlington, but we're driving towards Burlington, and then coming down near Lake Champlain for our next accommodation, which is quite near to there. Still in Vermont, but it's going to be more of a southern Vermont. But we're just sort of pulling in when we see things really, and yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. If you do have any comments, or you've been, or there's things you've seen that you would recommend if we ever came back, I'd love to hear that in the comments. And if you have enjoyed the videos, please give them a thumbs up and subscribe. But as I say, we're only halfway through anyway, so we've still got quite a lot to come. So I'm just waiting for Simon coming back, and then we can get moved on to the next the next stage. Not that there's any rush because this setting is absolutely gorgeous. So bye for now. Okay, we've just made it to Yates Family Orchard. So we've come here hopefully so I can try a cider donut. I don't think Simon will be wanting to try one, but I certainly will. And we're going to get another maple creamee, are we, Simon, while we're in here? So we're on the top there. Sorry, it's holding out for the start of Halloween. Loads of pumpkins around. Pick your own apples. Look at the size of these pumpkins. You can pick your own apples as well. The flowers. Beautiful. It's lovely. It's got a little shop on this side. And here's the stand here for the creamies. Here's the creamee stand. This is... Okay, so that's the view from up here. This is a lovely little spot. They've got some nice shaded seating. Very friendly, really nice. So it was $9.75 in total. We've got a regular cup, chocolate, creamee, a baby cup, maple, and one cider donut. Prices are fairly reasonable, so right, okay, so I have got a single scoop of this is the baby of the maple creamee, and my cider donut. It's really hot. I want to try it. Oh god, it's lovely. Really nice. It's got sugar on the outside as well, but it's lovely. It's like a cakey donut. Really nice. Well, that was absolutely delicious. Once I put the donut in with the maple ice cream as well, it was even better. And I mean, you can go apple picking throughout the orchard. And Simon's just saying behind me over the far side, they've got bright red apples as well. So I think depending on the time of the year, depends on which type of apples you can pick at the time. But it's a lovely spot here. The lady I was talking to at the counter, she was waiting. She lives round the corner and she comes every Friday with her 2 kids after school. This is their weekly treat to come and get a maple creamee. So she was saying, she says it's quiet today. She usually gets very busy. But I said I'd seen it on Instagram. That's how I found it. And it got really good recommendations, but it was lovely. And it had this maple dreamy was slightly stronger than the one we had yesterday. Nicer because it had more flavour to it. So I would definitely recommend this. This is Yates. What was it called? Yates Family Orchard. This, and it's just off the highway. So this is those apples just above my head. I don't know. I think you see how big they are. They're really big. And these are like part red. There's no sign to tell you what type they are, but some sticks to get them off the tree and everything. But it goes right the way down there. There's quite a few people picking apples. They're coming back with loads. And then you pay per pound, obviously, for your apples. Okay, we've arrived at our next one. This is Shoreham Bed and Breakfast. And it's on a road, but a little quieter road, much quieter road by the looks of things. So we'll go and see what it's like. Right, so this is the Shoreham B&B. We're in Orchard. This is our room. So we have a single bed there, and there's all our luggage. And then this is actually our bedroom here. The bed is huge. We've got aircon. Bed is massive. And we're overlooking the front, but as I say, it's a very quiet little street, so it should be fine. I've got a lovely comfy seat there. There is actually like a little log burner. It looks like it might be just an electric one. And then we've got our bath with all the bits and bobs. Toilet around the side and our big sink there. And hair dryers underneath. Good thing, glasses and everything. And we've also got a fan as well, which is great. Boardwalk vibes with the fan. But lovely. It's nice. And the horse seems really friendly as well. So this is at the end of our street where our hotel is. Lovely church. Just parked for American flatbread. Eventually, I found it. This is lovely. What? Oh yeah. That one gushing down. Isn't it? Yeah. And that's the church I just showed you as we pulled into Middlebury. This is the side on. Flatbread, Middlebury. Okay, so we're in American flatbread and I have got a boiling cane sugar ginger ale. So I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to get it. Simon, show us yours. Simon's got a Diet Coke. They do all American flatbreads, all locally sourced products. So this one's a boiling Diet Coke. What's it like, Simon?
It's okay. It's got more flavour than Coke, Diet Coke.
Okay, and I'm having on the menu the Vermont sausage pizza here and the apple and bacon and cheddar. I asked the server which one he would recommend, but he said I can do a half and half because I'm torn between the two of them, so I'm having a half and half with those. Simon's just having a freeform one, which he's having pepperoni and chicken. With mozzarella on. So we'll let you know what it's like when they're both 10-inch on those as well. Oh, right.
Yeah.
So Simon's got the pepperoni and chicken with mozzarella. Okay, so I have got a half and half. So on this side it's the apple bacon and maple syrup. On this side is the fennel Vermont sausage, mushrooms, peppers, and the whole kit and caboodle. Oh, and Vermont cheese on that as well. Looks lovely. I'll let you know how it is afterwards. So end of another day, Friday today, so end of today, and our new accommodation, the Shoreham Inn Bed and Breakfast. It seems to be very well known. We've just been into Middlebury for something to eat, and our server even knew the place, so it's obviously very popular. It's another building from the 1700s, like the Ballard Inn, so the stairs are extremely steep. Not loads of them, but they are extremely steep. So we had a lovely pizza at American flatbread. It was really nice. I had the Vermont sausage with mushrooms, peppers, cheese, etc. And on half, and then on the other half I had the apple bacon, cheddar and maple syrup on the other half, and they were both really tasty. Couldn't eat it all. It was a little 10-inch pizza, but I just couldn't eat it all, so I boxed mine up to bring it back. But it was lovely. I think overall maybe the apple one, cheddar one I preferred, but they were both really tasty, and the pizza base was lovely as well. With American flatbread, they use only local produce, so even the drinks are all local drinks, the soft drinks, everything. You can't get anything, there's no Coke products or anything like that. It's really enjoyed it. Simon had chicken pepperoni and mozzarella on his, and he said his was lovely. He polished his off totally. He was going to bring some back, but he ended up eating it all. So yeah, so we've had a great day, and tomorrow I think we're going to go to the Fort Ticonderoga. Simon knows what it's called. It's like a historic site, so we're going. There's a little ferry at the end of our street, and we can get that across Lake Champlain to the fort. I think it might be a full day thing, but we'll just have to wait and see in the morning. So going to be another bright and early start tomorrow. I'll end the vlog here, so thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hope you subscribe for the rest of our trip. We've still got about 5 or 6 days left, so still plenty more to see. So thank you very much again, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.